authorities are going to think he's smuggling migrants or something. I had to hire a private service to bring me to water, pass you through a bunch of immigration checklists, the army, and even a cartel checklist, just like you heard. Crime with a checkpoint on the street to get here is deal where the criminals are, and there is likely that they'll check us for cartels or something. Well, look, it's like they're authorities. I mean, they're wearing their best stuff. Looks like the police. It looks like the police. What you see behind me is an illegal crossing between Ciudad Juarez and the city of El Paso in Texas, United States. Just a few minutes behind me, I can even see the sign that says "Welcome to the United States." This is one of the busiest border crossings on the entire planet. It is estimated that 30 million people cross every year on both sides because they cross here to work, to study, to visit relatives. There is even a phenomenon in Juarez where, due to certain tax benefits, companies in the United States come here to Juarez to set up plants, factories, to set up resorts, and since labor is cheaper, they also take advantage of this. And Mexicans also get jobs in El Paso, Texas, and in nearby areas here in the United States. So, every day you see lines that are 4 kilometers long, lines that last 1, 2, 3 hours that people have to wait every day to go back and forth to work or to study. This is a pedestrian crossing, and it is practically empty. It was where I expected to see people of all nationalities lining up, all the migrants coming from South America, Central America, Haiti. And no, the crossing is completely empty. This is as far as we are going to go. The officers are there, checking all the documents to legally enter the United States. It would be very interesting on a future visit to Mexico to visit the border and cross to see the differences, to see how different the Mexican side could be from the American side, which is literally just a bridge away. For now, we are going to focus on the illegal methods of crossing the Juarez border. In 2008, this part of Ciudad Juarez, the large part of Ciudad Juarez, could not be rebuilt, which is the center of Haiti. As you can see, there are many businesses. Well, right now you're going to see many closed businesses. That could never open again, right? The economy no longer lets them advance. You're going to see burned businesses, businesses that have already finished their operation. So, you could say that in 2008, which was when Juarez was declared the most dangerous city in the world, the cartels broke up the city. They made sure that no one wanted to come to Juarez. All the shops, the businesses, closed their doors. Everyone migrated to their own land, returned to their land, or asked for political support along the way, and people forgot about Ciudad Juarez. For example, the part where we went through where you saw many burned bars, what happened was that they asked the bar owners for a fee. If you didn't pay that fee, they burned down your business, they started bombing you, they kidnapped your family. And for that reason, well, there you are, seeing those burned bars. There is a fence that has marked the city of Juarez, known as the deaths of Juarez, a series of deaths of women that began in 1990. It is estimated that in 30 years, more than 2,000 women have died with very similar patterns as if they were the work of a psychopath. However, it is believed that it is a mix of human trafficking by a psychopath or a serial killer. Most of the victims were women between 9 and 25 years old from the lower class who report being murdered or raped and tortured and left in desert areas. And in these cases, there was little or no investigation by the government. These are the patterns that are repeated in almost all deaths. It is believed that today there are many crimes that no longer even make the news, although it has decreased. mountain and step on the United States that is there on the other side. It is worth clarifying that this video is merely to show reality. I am not inviting anyone to do that. Rather, see how dangerous it is and the risk it carries. Pay attention to what I say. The river is literally so dry that I can walk almost to the middle of the river, and the United States is here in front, on the other side. A wire mesh awaits me, and then behind me the famous gate that divides these two nations. There are videos circulating on the internet of crocodiles swimming in the Rio Bravo. And the Rio Bravo in this area is not exactly the ideal habitat for these animals. So there is a theory that the United States threw giant crocodiles into this whole crossing to make it more difficult for migrants to cross. However, the United States government came out to deny that news, to say that it is not, but it is something that is talked about out there.